May. We got our May BOXYCHARM unboxing. My only choice of this month is, well, not everything in here are first impressions. Some, ain't gonna lie, I got it, I've tried it, I have some thoughts, and others, they're still first impressions. And the only clue I'm gonna give you, the products are on my face, my dears. So, if you're ready to find out what I got in this month's BOXYCHARM, and that I think it was actually worth it, especially it's May. It's Mother's Day month. Come on now, let's say it with me. It's a Mother's Day month. Then keep watching, my dears. Keep watching. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for pushing the little play button. I really appreciate it. And if you're new, yay! You chose an awesome channel. Good job, good choices. My apologies. Ooh, the sun is actually cooperating good. It's around 7:30. Okay, so I have an idea when to film. Anyways, I'm a little hyper today. Now, in May, Mother's Day month, I got my BOXYCHARM unboxing, and as usual, the products are on my face, my dears. But if you're trying to figure out what my thoughts are, what exactly did I get? Just hold up for just a moment, my dears. And the only twist this month is that I have actually tried some of the products in here. But right before we begin, I just want to remind you, please consider subscribing. And remember to push the little notification bell, because it will let you know when my videos are up and loaded, my dears. And in case you haven't already, please follow me on all of my social medias on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat. And it all has the exact same handle at EnidBlueSinger, as well as my IMDb page is for acting. I know I haven't acted in a while, but I'm going back at EnidBlueSinger. And if you're new, another thing about me or my channel that I think is quite unique is that I am a musician, and I will be having some videos of me doing covers coming soon. People say, why not put out your original? I mean, I already have like 5 already mastered, but I feel like you guys gotta get to know me a little bit more, get to know my voice, because as much as my normal voice, I have that little nice, bright, a little high-pitched voice. When I sing, you'd be surprised. It's a little bit, how can I put it? It has a little rasp to it. It's a little bit, it has some warmth. I'll be posting some of my past covers down in the description below, just in case you haven't seen them. That way you can compare. Ooh, she does sing a lot differently by the way she talks. Alright, so for no further ado, let me hush and let's go straight into the video on our May Mother's Day BOXYCHARM unboxing. Well, welcome back. As I stated in the intro, it is BOXYCHARM unboxing time. And I'm dropping brushes. 1 second. Alright, that's one brush I'm not going to use in today. But BOXYCHARM unboxing. I'm going to demonstrate you the products that are in here, my dears. Just, a couple products that are in here. And as stated before, I will let you know my thoughts. If I think this month's box, well, if it's actually any good. So, let's take a look, shall we? BOXYCHARM. Alright. As I open up the box, this is basically what I have. I do have a card this month, because I believe last month I didn't. And the theme of this month, do that is me, respectable, BOXYCHARM, Mother Nature. Packed with gloves and love. Even though there's no gloves in here. Okay, and it has everything that I got with the description and the prices. I'll be putting them up here somewhere. Now, the only difference, just a little FYI, compared to the other BOXYCHARMs, there are some products in here I did already try ahead of time, because I got this box maybe like 2 days ago actually, but I just haven't had time to film, and there's particular reasons why I decided to actually try instead of doing a complete first impression. I still have some products here that are first impressions, but not everything, just a little FYI. So I do have, I don't know how well you're able to see, but I do have 5 products in here. 5 products, my dears. The first product that I got is an eyeshadow palette. It's the Studio Makeup Ease to Wear Eyeshadow Palette. Now, what this means, because I've never tried anything from Studio Makeup before, it's the Ease to Wear Eyeshadow Palette. This is what it's saying. This is what it claims. The Studio Makeup Ease to Wear Eyeshadow Palette displays versatile color scheme complementing all skin tones for the creation of countless nature and glam looks. Sure, This all day and night creamy smooth eyeshadow texture glides on and blends on with ease, providing 2 color coverage in a single stroke. This is $35. Hashtag Studio Nature. I have tried this product already, my dears, and I've created a look good with. I'm gonna do that little tutorial, mini tutorial with the names on the screen somewhere today, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. But I just thought about something, because honestly all I have on my face is my eyebrow. It's the TOOFACED Chocolate Brownie in Auburn. What else, right? If you've been on my channel, that ain't you. Alright, what I forgot, that's a combination of this eyeshadow, my apologies, is this right over here. So technically too, I kind of got them mixed up. Sorry, my apologies. It's from Pretty Vulgar. We've gotten more than one product from Pretty Vulgar. It's a hit and miss brand. And basically it's an eyeshadow primer. And this is what it says about it. Pretty Vulgar Uncaged Eyeshadow Primer. Uncaged Eyeshadow Primer is a blendable, lightweight, skin smoothing formula that will enhance your eyeshadows by making them vibrant and long wearing. Infused with mineral-rich clay to absorb excess oil. It will deliver a crease-proof, fade-proof, translucent finish that's suitable for all skin tones. It is $22. Hashtag Pretty Vulgar Nature. Now, I did not try the primer, so this is going to be a surprise for both of us. But I did try this. So I will be putting a little comment somewhere in this video and letting you know about the wear time of this. I'm going to tell you exactly the look that I came up with, and I'm going to actually change my direction for a second. And I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes and let you know what I am using. I will be using the Pretty Vulgar primer. And since I haven't opened this or done anything, let's see. It's like a cream. It looks to be clear in my hand because you can see my hand again. But let's put it on the eyes and see how it feels like. This is very, very clear, just kind of how the swatch was on my hand. It is very clear, you can still see all my veins, and yeah, it just has no coverage, but it has some stickiness to it. It's like, it's not so sticky that you don't think anything will work, but it's not dry, so it has just the correct amount of stickiness, if you will. So, the eyeshadow palette. Here's the thing about the eyeshadow palette, and like I said, I did use it for a look, so I know what I'm going to use. These are the shades. Now, looking at these shades, these are very, very cool tone. Now, if you are new, or if you see a lot of my videos and you know, I'm a very warm, colorful type of gal. This is neutral, and I'm going neutral, but it's a smoky, cool tone palette. Now, I know there's not a lot of cool tone palettes up in the market. I understand. This may be up your alley, because this is very cool tone, and it's not for me, but it was an interesting switch. Alright, my loves, I'm basically done with the eye look. So, give me a moment, let me clean up, put the rest of my makeup on, primer, foundation, bronzer, blush, blah blah blah. We'll come back, finish the lash line, and then, well, we do have some more additional products, so hold tight. See you in just a second. Well, alright, my dears, I am back. I have my full face of makeup on. You know, my primer, my foundation, my bronzer. I didn't add any blush this time. My bronzer and my, well, yeah, that's basically it, my dears. That's basically it. And if you're wondering what exactly are those type of products I use on my face today to give you this interesting half, because I'm not done with the price of BOXYCHARM products on my face, I'll put it down in the description below. Let's get back and let's finish, well, the under eye, shall we? Let's just finish the under eye. Back up here. Alright, with the Studio Makeup Ease to Wear eyeshadow palette. Now, as you can tell, the eyeshadows look a lot better once the rest of the makeup is on. I cleaned up a little bit because this, as you know, I miss. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be using a Sigma E30, and I'm going to be using the very darkest shade. It's called Fate, and I'm going to put it all underneath my lash line. Dears, and that is basically all I'm doing for underneath the eyes. That's it. That is it, my dears. That is it. So let's continue with whatever else is in this charm of this month. The next thing that's in this box is the Seraphine Botanicals. I've never heard of this brand, so if I'm butchering it, I'm so sorry. Seraphine Botanicals, the Whimsical Wisteria Conditioning Lip Polish, Exfoliant Vitalizing Poreless Leveries. Basically, it's 100% plant-based and vegan. No mineral oil, no parabens, no phthalates, no gluten, with avocado, apricot, and jojoba oils, with shea and coconut butter, with chamomile, wisteria, honeysuckle extracts, hypoallergenic, vegan, GMO-free, and gluten-free. Good so far. We're not harming any animals, so we're good. Now, let's see what it actually says, because I haven't heard about this brand before. Seraphine Botanicals Whimsical Wisteria Conditioning Lip Polish. A revitalizing lip polish made by blending soft sugar crystals into a rich vegan base of avocado, apricot, and jojoba oils, as well as shea and coconut butters to help lip exfoliate silky smooth and protected. This is $24. Hashtag Seraphine Nature. Basically, nature is the theme of the month. Well, this is another product I've actually tried, and I tried it this morning actually. I opened it. When it comes out pink. And when you rub it here, you feel the crystals. Yes. And it exfoliates, hence it's an exfoliant. Now, here's my experience with this. Because I'm actually, I do exfoliation. I do use it every couple of days. I ain't gonna lie, I do. And I have been doing comparison on different types of exfoliants. I have my thoughts. I'm collecting my empties. I do plan to do a video on exfoliation on lips, what I think is worst to best. Let me know your thoughts if you're interested. Let me know your thoughts. But I tried this, and I feel like this is a very, 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 very gentle exfoliant, my dears. This is extremely gentle, which is fine. It's good. It's gentle. That's fine. I don't feel, for me, maybe because I like things to be very intense, I didn't feel like it did enough. Now, I feel like this is good, at least how I like it. Maybe like an everyday thing, just to put it around the lips. Put chapstick on top. I do use that Laneige, like lip mask over. That's what I always do in the morning. I put a little chapstick, Laneige lip mask at night, just to make sure my lips are nice, soft, and supple, and moist. I know, our favorite word, moist. Now this, like I said, it works, but I don't think it's strong enough, and I still feel, because it's not very strong to me. I mean, it's nice, even like rubbing it against the back of my hand, it feels nice and it is moisturizing, but if you're the type of person that like seems to be not so intense, this works. For me, it's just kind of soft, like an everyday type of thing. The next to last thing in this box that's, you know, getting out that I can actually show you is actually a lip liner. This is from the brand Gerard Cosmetics, I think. And it's a lip pencil in the shade Peachy Keen, made in Germany. Cool. Now this I have not tried, so I don't even know how it looks. So if I swatch it, ooh, it's like a nice peachy nude. Alright, I'll let you know how it feels. And it's yeah, I'm sorry, I got confused for a minute because pencils you sharpen, and this doesn't look like a pencil, but maybe so? I would think it'd be a roll-up, but because look at the design. Let me know if you would think this would be a roll-up or a pencil type of situation. Yeah. Alright, I know. Stop chatting, put it on your lips. And it breaks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it broke. I just got this and it broke, so it's very, very soft. Remember when I just asked a second ago if this is a roll-up or a pencil sharpener? Because I can't even roll. Okay, hold on. Let's see what it says. The lip liner of your dreams. Really? Creamy and pigmented, yet long-lasting to help complement any lip look. This is $16. Okay, $16, but if something broke, you just waste $16. And it's a pure shame because that's a pretty color too. And it did look like it glided until it broke. That's a shame because I was looking forward to another lip liner. I don't have a lot of them. But you can't roll them up. Actually, hold on. Let me double check because I have to be missing something. I just have to. So apparently you need a sharpener. Alright, you give me a second. Let me try to attempt to sharpen this. Give me a second. Okay, I am back. I sharpened it. I just don't like sharpening lip pencils, but alright. far, this is nice, creamy. I didn't have to tug on the lips or anything, and it felt nice. And it's very, very pigmented. I do like that. The only downfall, as you saw in the beginning of the video, it breaks very easily. I don't like the fact that it's a sharpener. I prefer the lip roll-up ones, but fine. So I'm not saying this is a bad product, but I'm saying you have to be very careful. We have one last thing left in the box. This is our big tub maker. We got the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads, skin smoothing pads. And this, yes, I have tried them. But before I let you know how I use this, give me a second. Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads are powered by Elemis patent tri-enzyme technology combined with the malolactic acid and probiotic ferment complex to gently yet effectively smooth the skin, revealing a visible, luminous complexion. This is $59. Alright. Now this I actually did try. I tried it last night. I haven't tried it that long. Like I said, I just got this box like two days ago. So I personally don't see a difference because, well, it's been 2 days. I'll probably do a future video giving you an update on this product and let you know my thoughts. If this is actually worth $59, if I saw a difference, etc. Now what you get is basically, there was a seal in here. Don't worry. It's this pad, basically. It's wet, obviously. Like one side is soft, one side is very rough. You have to feel it to know the difference. And essentially, you put, well, the way I did it, I went ahead and put the rough side all over my face, pads on, and then after that, I'll wait for a couple seconds, let it get into the skin, let it, absorb all the products, right? And then after that, I'll go ahead and put the rest of the stuff I'll put on my face. Like one night I can put a sleeping mask on, another night I can put a serum. I don't put too many combinations in. Maybe 1 or 2 times I just leave my face alone for it to breathe. But other than that, that's mostly what it is. But it feels nice. But I'll give you an update. And that, my dears, is everything that came into the box. So let's review. I'll give you my thoughts on all of them and then give you the final price. If this month's box is actually worth your time, my dears. I may take things one thing at a time. The Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. As I stated, I did try this. This, only tried it a couple days. It feels nice. I can't tell you if there's a difference or not. Will I say it's worth it? I cannot tell you because I don't have a positive or a negative review. It's been a couple of days and I'm not fixing to lie to you. So I will give you an update of my impression on this product. But am I happy that I got it? Sure. It never hurts to improve the skin. The next product that I got is the Seraphine Botanicals Whimsical Wisteria Conditioning Lip Polish. As I stated, this is another not first impression I tried the past 2 days. I know. A little twist to my video. I don't like it. I mean, I'll use it. I'll use it for an everyday because I have changed a couple of things on my diet environment, as you know, and I'm sure you have as well. And our body has a reaction to things, my dears. Our body reacts. And this is kind of soft for me. Like I said, if you like gentle, nothing too harsh or strong, this will be perfect for you. But if you like these a little bit more of a kick, you probably have my reaction. Am I thankful I have this? Sure. Would I personally have bought it if it didn't come to this box? No. The next thing that came in the box is the Pretty Vulgar Eyeshadow Primer. I know it's little, and that's putting it onto the eye. It's not very sticky, but it's not very like dry. So you know it'll have some sort of stick to your eyeshadows. The only thing I don't like, this is just a preference thing. It's not the product thing. Don't blame the product for this. I like to have coverage. I want there to be some sort of coverage because I'm a full type of camera top gal. And this, you see, natural. See what I do when I see a lot of these clear, I combine it with concealer. Why not? I have it. I may do a video of combining products in, but it's a good product. I like it. Would this be a future purchase? No. Am I thankful I got it? Sure. The next product that I got in the box is the Gerard Cosmetics. I like the pigmentation, I like the glide, and I like the color. What do you think? Think this color's good for my skin tone? Let me know. Comment below. I do like it. The only thing I don't like is that it's an actual pencil that you have to sharpen. I'm sorry, that's one of my pet peeves. I do not like to sharpen. I understand you always get a fresh application. I get that argument. Believe me, I get that argument. I don't like to sharpen because it breaks, and just, I prefer to roll up and be done with it. and I feel like it stays a lot more solid in the little container packaging than the pencil. That could just be me. It's a little bit too creamy is what I'm thinking, why it breaks. Am I thankful I got it? Yes. Will I be using it? Oh yes ma'am and yes sir. Will I purchase it like out of my own? Possibly not. And the only reason I can think of so far is, besides the longevity, because I don't know that part yet, is the fact that it's an actual sharpened pencil. And last but not least, the last product I got in this box is the Studio Makeup Easy to Wear Eyeshadow Palette. As I stated, here are all the eyeshadow that I got in the box this month, and it's all cool tones, and it's already beat up, and I've only used this twice, my dears. And I created this look as you see earlier in the video. This is a nice beginner palette in my opinion. It's blendable, you have to build up the color, yes. And it's a nice basic to have. But the only thing about this, I see this as cool tone. I'm not a cool tone type of gal. I like warm. I like warm colors. That's just me. I mean, it's a preference. But I will go towards this if it's like date night. Ugh, I miss date night. Don't you miss date night? Ugh. But we probably won't have like an actual date night until 2021, my dears. I understand. But those when you want to glam up, have that smoky eye, you know, flirt. Yeah, but I think this is a little bit too grayish, darkish for me. Yeah, so I had to put a little brown liner to give it some balance, and yeah, that's just, it's a good palette. It's not fantastic. A nice, good palette. It has pigmentation. You just have to take your time and blend. Except a lot of the colors do seem to muddy up a little bit, so you really have to use like a lot of lace to just lighten it up. And if you want to have that certain type of time, that's fine. But this is a good color just to help blend and have patience. And if you're into cool tones, this is a fantastic palette for you. I'm just not into cool tones, so for this, it would not be for me. This is not a repurchase. I'm just not a cool tone type of gal. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have a lot of eyeshadows right now, and I'm trying to use up my old products. Like I'm literally going from the old to the new. I'm trying to switch up my products that way I can actually use what I have. And looking at and knowing my personality, I'm not gonna go towards this. I mean, I have a pretty vulgar palette that's kind of cool tone, and I've probably touched it maybe 3 times. Yeah, that's not good. So yeah, I may have to do a declutter soon. So, because a little FYI, in about 5 months, I plan to move, and I'm not gonna feel outside no more. But in the meantime, yeah, this cool tone, even though it's a nice palette, it's just not something I will go for. Alright, my dears, and that's everything that I got in the box today. And the total for everything, and keep in mind, I paid like $25 a month for this. The total for everything is $156, my dears. $156 for everything in the box today, my dears. $156. Now, do I think that the products in the box was worth it this month? No. No. And the reasons is what I stated in the box. So, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember, just in case you haven't already, please consider subscribe. Give me a like, share my video, and most importantly, be safe. But one last thing, right before you leave, and if you don't, and if you've been on my channel for a while, you know what's gonna happen before we leave. Say it with me. Be safe, be kind, be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you on the next video. See you soon.